Man, I can't believe we're graduating already.
Oh yeah, I know, dude. I mean, these 4 years went so fast.
I know, man. Oh, you got one more. Well, no, two more.
Yeah.
2 more years. Well, man, I like it. Even though I got in the cinematography class for the last semester, man, I learned a lot of things, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it really was a really good learning experience, especially, you know, I mean, I think what really reinforced my learning was teaching you guys everything that we learned first semester, especially with you, like at the basketball game, remember?
I remember that.
Yeah.
I had some trouble with the shooting with the zoom and everything.
Yeah, but you did good.
A lot of things, man. I didn't even know for the green screen, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty fun. Just playing with a chroma key and everything, just with the green screen. That was cool. A lot of it makes you, well, for me sometimes when I look at commercials now, it's like, oh, I've done that before.
Yeah, like I know how to do that now.
Yeah.
But I mean, I really do think that, you know, after this class, you know, anything that has to do with like a presentation of any kind, I think it's going to be a lot easier because, you know, I think it's kind of, you know, easier to understand now what people react to, you know, visually anyway.
What was your best part in this class? What you liked the most?
I think when the MMA quiz was pretty fun. One of the funnest ones.
Yeah, everybody had a lot of fun with that.
Everybody was talking about it.
Yeah, I know Lopez.
So good it was.
I know Lopez and Buck had a lot of fun doing that too.
Yeah. The basketball part.
Oh yeah.
Missed it. Yeah.
Against Idea High School at 1600. Let's go Leathernex. And as you guys know today is Valentine's Day. And the Marine Military Academy is putting something together for the Day of Love for loved ones back home.
Hey, it's Cadet Ballas from Fox Company, and I'm here with Cadet Kittner. And the cinematography class is doing a shout out to all parents of some of the kids in the battalion who want to wish their parents, girlfriends a happy birthday. So Cadet Kittner, is there anyone special back home you'd like to give a happy Valentine's Day to?
Let's go ahead and stop it right here so we can start looking at, you know, things that we've learned to this point in terms of lighting in particular, framing, composition, things along those lines. Anybody have any comments they'd like to make?
I think they should use white balance a little bit, see if they can brighten it up a little bit by that way. Or like next time they shoot it, like put a light on behind the camera or something.
Okay,
like
you
that.
mentioned white balance, color correction. Because we use these cameras in many cases in an automatic setting, we don't actually carry a white card into the scenes. Where would we do that?
On the computer.
In post-production.
And Power Director.
Okay, what sorts of things do you see in this particular scene that would allow us to do a good white balance?
The pillow.
The pillow, that's correct.
Hello, I'm Cadet Hay with Cinematography class, and this is my first semester with the class. One of the things we do is we watch each other's final projects on the big screen. The reason we do this is because it helps us get feedback from the class on, you know, what we could help, and we point out the critiques and everything, and it helps us improve our projects next time around.
Yeah, are you ready to shoot? Make sure you got that part right there. Yeah, no problem.
Hello, I'm Cadet de la Garza from Alpha Company, and as you can see behind me, we're doing an interview. Before you can actually go and shoot the interview, you have to go and prepare for the interview. And that is questions, make sure the battery's full, make sure you have your tripod, make sure your battery for your microphone is working, and also make sure you know where the sun's gonna be at least, or what angle, so you can know what place you're gonna go shoot at. Also, the background and everything you have to think about all that with your team before you actually go and do the interview.
Let's take a look at some of the equipment we use. The first piece of equipment we look at is the adjustable tripod. The tripod is getting stable, level shots of the stationary persons and can be set up for just about anywhere. The camera, which mounts on top of the tripod, is our recording device. It's a full HD and shoots video in 1920 by 1080 frame. And it's got a 300 digital zoom and can also take still pictures. It has a flip-out screen that functions also as a touch screen, so we can get full interactive features with the camera. The last piece of equipment we will discuss is the microphone. It's a directional microphone with a windsock to cut wind noise. Directional microphone is to help cut down echo and background noise.
Hello, this is Cadet Lance Corporal Perez from Alpha Company, and here I am with Lieutenant Buddy doing an interview about interviews. So, Lieutenant Buddy, what was your favorite or more difficult interview you had ever had?
Favorite, probably interview with Coach Molina.
And what made it so memorable?
Memorable because not only is he a teacher, but he's a coach, and basketball is one of my favorite sports. So I have to say, since I like it, I was pretty interested in that video.
If you could go back and change anything about the interview, would you change something?
Maybe a couple of details, odds and ends, but that's it.
All right, thank you a lot. That's it.
Thank you.
Welcome to the green screen. This is Cadet Perez from Alpha Company. As you can see, I'm perfectly lit as the background. I have lighting over there and over there, so I'm not even brighter or darker than the background. The clothing that I'm wearing right now, they are nothing like the background, so I don't blend in and become invisible. The green screen isn't difficult to use. I can change the background just this easy. The background can be either a picture or a video, and I could be at the MMA front gate, at the MMA museum. Wait. No, this is not the MMA museum. This is the MMA monument, the Iwo Jima monument. Well, or I can just go to the back 40. All right, and then I will try to go back to, I don't know if I can't go back to the green screen. Let me try it out. All right, that's not the green screen. That's not the, oh, there you go. That's back to the green screen. And it's actually, this is pretty fun to use because as you can see, we have fun here. Now you get to see how this actually works. Follow me. No haber audio, ¿verdad?
Hey man, did you just get back from the green screen?
Yeah.
Okay. The selected color, which is this green in the background here, will now be transparent. Then you can take any picture or video, such as these curtains, insert it, and now you have a different background.
Hello, I'm Cadet Lance Corporal Hodge. I'm a senior at the Marine Military Academy, and I've been taking the cinematography class for a year now. I took the class because I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be a good way to learn something new, learn some new skills, and be applicable to something in the future. I took the class mainly because it was something I could do for my senior year. One of the things I enjoyed most about it was being able to learn how to shoot and do interviews. I ended up doing more of the shooting than doing interviews, but I still thought it was fun. One of my favorite things was doing my midterm project. I remember me and my partner were going around from place to place, getting different activities, getting all these different shots, and we eventually put it all together, and it turned out to be a great project that took about a month to do.
Hi, I'm Cadet Corporal Williams from Fox Company. I'm part of H&A Town. What I have here is a software called Sonic Fire, which is a music we use. We can import it into our video software, which makes us able to have music and our video to make the video sound better and more appealing to the audience. So what you'd do, you'd come into here, you'd click a track, and you could play different different variations. There's a protocol. You can do reach. You can just bring it back and replay it. You do this one. You can change the length. Click on here. You can put it to say you want to do 5 seconds. You can do it for 5 seconds and just play it like that. You can do different moods. You can just do rhythm if you want. Just different variations and stuff like that you can do with it. It's a really good software to be able to put in different videos to make it, like I said, more appealing to the audience. Makes them more interested in learning what you want to say to them. So in my opinion, I think it's a really good app to use during this entire video process.
Hi, I'm Cadet First Lieutenant Cody Brown. I'm here with Colonel Hill. He's the superintendent of the Marine Military Academy, and we're here to talk about the cinematography class. So, sir, there's the new cinematography class this year. This is the first year of the class.
Right.
What do you think about the class and that it's a project-based learning system?
Oh, I think it's absolutely super. You know, this was an experiment. This was the first time we've done this class. And it has been interesting to watch the class develop. It's been interesting to watch y'all develop. And it's been interesting to watch the product and how it is developed. I think as a project-based class, it has been fantastic. It has provided you the opportunity to learn the theory, learn the technical aspects of it, and then apply that in a practical application. And then for us, we've been able to see the results. It's been more than looking at a grade sheet or test results. We can see the actual product out there, and it's been fantastic.
Speaking of product, what do you think about the videos that the class has been putting out? Do you think that they've generated a lot of more interest in the school?
Well, first, I think the products are great, and I think they say a lot about the school. I think that they have been very well received. I know they've been very well received because I've had parents, I've had friends that have no connection with the Marine Military Academy who have gone on the Facebook and have seen the videos and have come back and told me that they have learned a lot about the school, they have learned a lot about y'all, and that they have been very positive in their responses to what's been produced.
So, sir, do you think that the interest within the Corps of Cadets will grow next year?
Well, I think so, but you're a member of the Corps of Cadets. What do you think?
I think that there were definitely some cadets that wanted to take the class, but for some reason they couldn't because, you know, they needed another class, credits, make sure that everything was straight before they could take those extra classes like that. But yeah, I definitely think that there's going to be more interest as the class continues on.
Great, good.
And sir, do you think that the skills that the cadets are learning in this class will be applicable outside of the cinematography class setting?
Sure. I mean, in that class, you have to use your imagination.
Right.
You have to come up with an idea that you think would be interesting to other people. You have to come up with a plan on how to present that idea. You have to come up with the resources to do it, to execute it. You have to do the backward planning of here's what I want the end result to be, here are all the things that I have to do to the start point to come up with the end product that you want to achieve. So absolutely, I think that all of that is applicable to a whole lot of different things that you can do in life. So I think it has a great deal of application.
All right, thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you.
Hello again, I'm Cadets Garza, and I'm here with our teacher of cinematography class, Mr. Aylshire. Sir, this is your first year teaching, right?
That's correct.
Okay. What did you do in the education department before you came here to MMA to teach?
I've done a lot of stuff in education, and starting probably back in about 1977, and it's a long time ago. But all of those years, for the most part, has been supporting teachers, helping teachers integrate technology into the curriculum, helping support schools. So I've worked in higher education, I've worked in public schools. Before I came here, I was a director of public information, director of web services, director of KHDN TV, which is a television station for Harlingen Consolidated Independent School District.
Oh, okay. And what do you think about that transition from that higher education over here to MMA? What do you think how that changed you? How do you?
Oh, I love it here. This is an ideal environment. It's just wonderful. I think the thing that I'm most proud of is it's my first opportunity after spending so many years in education to actually be a teacher.
Okay.
To be that connected to the cadets in this case.
Yes.
To be a part of your transformation. To be a part of watching you guys grow, to be a part of seeing your creativity, to be able to see your growth over a full year of being a teacher. It's just awesome.
And what do you think about all the things you learned from us this year, from your class? What do you think you would probably change or modify for next year?
Things I would probably modify again. I think it was a really good learning experience. I think as a teacher you have to continually look for ways of connecting with your students. But you can't have too much structure to the point that you don't encourage individual expression. So that's what I'm going to be looking for more, I think, next year. I want to see what you guys are about. I want to
put more feeling into the video.
More feeling. I want more expression of your ideas, not my ideas, your ideas.
What do you think about when we did the two teams, the Spanish and the English? How do you think that worked out a little bit?
I think it worked out well. I think part of the thing that was most important is how you guys transformed that team. In other words, it wasn't just Spanish speaking and just English speaking. You actually had a mixture in both teams. And so you were looking for what makes it work in terms of, do I have the right talent? Do I have the right people? But more than that, the bigger picture is we helped every cadet, whether their primary language was Spanish or English, we helped every cadet connect, and we helped them connect with their families back in Mexico, throughout the United States. Again, MMA is truly an international school,
yes.
And so it was exciting for me to be a part of that, to help you guys. This is really about communications. It's about visual storytelling. So we need to make sure that every cadet feels a part of that, regardless of their language.
Okay, and one last thing. What do you think? I think the project base is a good way of learning it, because in our case we have the cameras. And it's better to go out in the field and like videotape, do interviews and everything. But do you think you'll incorporate a little bit more different learning next year, or you'll just keep it completely project based, or will you do like a little bit of quizzes, or what do you think?
I think I'm going to ask you guys before the class is over what you feel and what meant the most to you. And if your feedback to me is that you really enjoyed the project-based learning. I mean, again, project-based learning is different from the traditional classroom of trying to memorize answers and spit back answers for a test. Project-based learning is you learn a skill, and then you have to go out and do the skill. You have to demonstrate your understanding of that particular skill and understanding and so forth through your projects. So I think that has been fairly successful.
Well, yeah, another thing that I learned is just watching commercials now. It's just like, I know how to do that, just like MTV Cribs. Now, the other day I was looking at a video and it's like, man, we did the exact same thing. So just putting all together, sir, I just want to thank you very much. I know I've learned a lot. I know other students learned a lot from the class, and hopefully I'll see you next year, sir.
All right.
And you have a good one.